Yo, what's good, everybody? I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I hope you guys are really enjoying MLB The Show 22. I wanted to create a guide for new players. I had a friend of mine, he was asking a lot of questions about what he should do, and I thought it would be a great time for us to make a brand new beginner's guide. If you've never played the game, it can get really overwhelming. If you've never played Diamond Dynasty, it can get really confusing. So I'm going to take you through what I did in the early access phase of the game, exactly the steps that I think you should take in order to complete the Face of the Franchise program and get the best team that you can possibly get and set yourself up nicely without having to spend any money, any stubs, no, nothing like that, so that you could still have a great competitive team and not have to waste any money. That's the beauty of MLB The Show 22, is that they truly give you the chance to make a God Squad, to make the best team without having to spend a single dime, and it's why I love the game so much. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So if you're new to Diamond Dynasty, the most important program is going to be this featured program that you're seeing on the screen right now. This month, it's Faces of the Franchise. Next month, it's going to be a little different. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You're looking to gain as much XP as you can possibly get through all the different programs in Diamond Dynasty. You're looking to get these Faces of the Franchise cards. The first 6 packs that you get are going to be non-sellable cards. So those are going to be the core of your team. Those are going to be the guys that you literally can't sell to the market. You're quote unquote stuck with them. They're going to be basically kind of the foundation of your Diamond Dynasty beginner squad. So you want to get to these diamonds as fast as humanly possible. There's a lot of really great cards in there, like in the AL East pack, there's Cedric Mullins, Rafael Devers, Aroldis Chapman, Wander Franco, Alek Manoah, and there's literally 30 of these different cards, one for each team in baseball. Along the way, you're going to get a lot of packs. You're going to get these flashback and legend cards, and those are going to be important to how we gain more XP as we go. And they're going to be important cards that you're going to want to put into your Diamond Dynasty squad to start, because you don't have any stubs and you don't want to put any money into the game. These are the perfect cards to start with. So the first thing that we're going to look at real quick is the daily moments. They're usually pretty easy to complete, and they're going to give you 1,000 XP per day. It shouldn't take you that long. Maybe it does, and that's okay. It takes us a lot of time to learn the game. It's a difficult game. The moments take, anywhere from 2 minutes to 15 minutes a day. It's something that's easy to complete and helps progress you on that timeline to get your Faces of the Franchise cards. There's also these featured program moments. These are moments that are basically simple. Tally 2 extra base hits with Cedric Mullins, hit a home run with Rafael Devers, save 1 game and strike out 3 batters with Aroldis Chapman. Some of them can be very frustrating, and if they are, then move on from them. But as a new player to MLB The Show, that 500 XP that you see right above my head is going to be so valuable. I personally completed all the moments. A lot of veteran players don't. It's honestly not necessary. I just kind of recommend it a little bit for new people because it helps to teach you the game. The moments are things that you can do in your spare time. If you're in between games but you don't have enough time to play a full game, but you do want to get on MLB The Show, jump into the moments. Do a couple of them. They're not difficult. The last thing on this particular featured program page that I want to talk about are the missions with the legends and flashback cards. The legend and flashback cards are going to be the cards that you get kind of right away. When you get 30,000 XP, you're gonna get the first 2 AL legend and flashback packs. In there's going to be some pretty good gold cards that are going to help you fill out your squad. You're going to take one player from the East, one player from the Central, and one player from the AL West. You can get them and you can put these golds immediately on your squad, and they're going to probably be your best players right off the bat, unless you got really lucky with some of your pack openings in the beginning of the game where you know, maybe you happen to pull a diamond or something like that if you got lucky. But most people are not going to get lucky. The next program that we're going to talk about works in congruence with the featured program. We go to other programs. This starter program that you can earn Babe Ruth in. Babe Ruth is going to be a solid gold card to kind of get you started on your MLB The Show journey. That is a wonderful, wonderful card to insert into your lineup right away. So how do we get Babe Ruth? Well, there's an entire program. You got to get 40 points in the program, and you'll get a couple packs here and there. You'll get some no-sell items. You'll get some extra stubs. The stubs are going to be good to help start you on your journey. The packs are going to be good because you never know what you're going to pull from a pack. But the Babe Ruth card is the main focus. Similar to what we talked about earlier, there's moments for this program too. You're going to be doing moments a lot, especially in the beginning. It's a good way to kind of learn the game a little bit on an easy level. When you do all these moments, you're going to get 15 points towards the program. You're also looking to complete some missions for the program. And basically what the missions are is that you take a bunch of cards into a game and you go accomplish the things that they're asking of you. For example, it wants you to tally 5 hits with any players in Diamond Dynasty. Pretty easy. You go into a game against the computer, you get 5 hits, you get yourself 2 points for the rewards. The next one is 2 extra base hits. In the same exact game, you can hit 2 extra base hits with those same players and complete it. They want you to hit a home run, tally 5 strikeouts, and pitch 5 innings. The thing that I would suggest doing is actually going and playing the mini seasons game, and you will be able to complete these missions in mini seasons. And once you complete the Babe Ruth program, you're going to come over to this collections tab and you're going to collect Babe Ruth. You'll get 200 stubs for it, and you'll also gain 10,000 XP. That really helps get you started on where you're heading with your Diamond Dynasty team. But wait, before we go to mini seasons, let's go back to these week 1 legend and flashback missions. If you have any of these cards right here, you're going to want to add those to your team because they also come with missions attached to them that give you XP. You see, you can complete all the programs together as one. So how do you complete these missions? You have to earn parallel XP. For each and every card, the more at-bats you take, the more hits you get with them, or if they're a pitcher, the more innings pitched, the more strikeouts they get. The more you do in-game with these cards, you do what's called parallel them. And when you parallel the cards, for every level that they go up, they actually gain +1 in every stat on their card. Paralleling cards is actually really important. It makes them better. It makes them stronger cards. And at the same time, you'll be able to complete these legend and flashback missions, as well as complete the missions with the Babe Ruth program. So you're going to take your legend and flashback cards and the cards that you want to complete the Babe Ruth missions with into mini seasons, because you're going to play at least one mini seasons game, because it helps you complete progress towards the Babe Ruth program. So mini seasons takes 8 different teams and puts them in a league together. It's actually real players' Diamond Dynasty teams being controlled by the computer. You can choose the difficulty that you play it on. If you're new, I would suggest playing on rookie or veteran. And if you complete mini seasons, you'll be able to get a whole bunch of different rewards. If you manage to win the mini seasons championship, you can get yourself an 89 overall Evan Longoria. This is a really good card to start with in your Diamond Dynasty squad. He brings a lot of power to the plate. It's a really nice card that is free to get, and that's what we need. We need free diamonds in order to build our squad before we can complete the cover athlete collection or the live series collection, whatever your goal is in the game. There's other rewards. They have prospect choice packs in here. You can get some show packs. You get a lot of XP to go towards the program. So mini seasons is a really cool way to learn the game while simultaneously completing the featured program. Now let's say you played some mini seasons, maybe you didn't like it, or maybe you completed mini seasons and you don't know where to go from here. Either way, the next logical step that you can take in order to complete some of those missions for your Legends and Flashback cards is you can move on to Conquest. Every time you open Conquest, they give you an introduction, they explain how it works, there's a video and everything. It's definitely useful to go through that so that you can learn how to play Conquest and how to really dominate the map. Once you understand how Conquest works, it's not really difficult, to be honest with you. In Conquest, there's 3 really easy starter maps that'll really teach you how to go through Conquest. So I would highly suggest starting with Batter Up 1 and then moving on to Batter Up 2 and 3, because those are really going to give you an introduction for how to handle Conquest. But essentially what it does is it's going to take your team and you're going to try and conquer all the territories in the area, just like the game Risk, the board game that you probably played as a kid. You also get to face off against teams like the Cubs or the Giants. You use your squad to go and face off against their live series teams. Once you finish the whole map, you'll get a whole bunch of rewards. There's a whole bunch of XP and stuff like that. The mystery map has a 5-pack bundle and some hidden rewards. You can only get the hidden rewards once, but if you complete the mystery map a whole bunch of times, you can continuously get that 5-pack bundle over and over again. It's a nice way to maybe build up your inventory a little bit. And the Nation of Baseball map, this is the tough one. It's literally the United States of America mapped out with baseball teams. This takes a lot of time, so I would really suggest holding off on that until you really understand Conquest and you know how it works. Another cool part about the featured program is while you're doing the missions with those cards that we talked about, you can go do the Faces of the Franchise West Conquest map and you can gain 30,000 XP just from completing that. It's going to take you a couple of hours. If you're using your cards wisely, you have a chance to gain a lot of XP by doing that. You want to gain parallel XP from these mission cards. You want to take them to the West Faces of the Franchise map and you want to just get it done. And that is a really great way to get us on the road to those Faces of the Franchise cards that you really want in your lineups. And the last thing I want to talk about is a thing that a lot of new people really hate: a showdown. The showdown is really kind of a pain in the ass. I know that when I was new last year, I really struggled getting the showdowns done. They were really difficult. They seemed impossible at times. So I understand where you're coming from. Over time, I got much better at them, and now I can complete the showdown in a reasonably quick amount of time. If you don't want to do the showdown, if you don't like it, just don't do it. There's going to be other ways to make XP. However, if you do want to go for it, you might gain a lot of XP doing it. You don't necessarily need to jump into the showdown right away. Maybe when you feel a little more comfortable hitting and pitching and stuff like that, then you can jump into it. This Robbie Ray showdown is pretty easy. It'll give you a taste of how showdown works. That'll really help you out. But this featured program one might be really difficult for a brand new player. So I would kind of suggest give the Robbie Ray one a shot. It gives you a nice little starting pitcher to start off your squad. He's not great, but he will help. And then if you feel comfortable with the concept, then jump into the featured program one. And if you don't, then just go and do the other things that we talked about. If you're brand new to MLB The Show 22 Diamond Dynasty, hopefully this makes it a little less overwhelming for you. Hopefully this video was a good guide for where you should start and how you should get things done. I know it's overwhelming. I know there's a lot of information packed into this video. And if you have any questions, seriously, comment in the section below. I stream almost every single night at 11 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. Definitely come by. I'm pretty friendly. We'll have a good time. Definitely come in, ask your questions. I'm really happy to help you. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. It truly helps out a lot. Hopefully I'll catch you guys later on Twitch. I'll drop the link in the description below and I'll catch you guys around.